Well, folks, it's almost time to wrap this tower business up. The game we are playing is Trails in the Sky. The second chapter, just to be clear. Yes, we've been dealing with the Tetracyclic Tower situation. Last time, we finished the third of the towers, Amberl Tower, which was held by Luciola the Bewitching Belle. Our comrade and mentor, Shera, was there to face down her old friend and big sister, archetype Luciola. We had a brutal fight, pretty, involved fight, because instead of robots, she summoned those, wind monster things that all kind of had, a little gimmick going on how to beat them, so that was certainly something. After the fight, Luciola revealed that in fact, she was the one who killed the head of their troop. I forget his name, but yes, their leader. She tricked him to a cliff where she plunged him to his death and covered it up with her illusions. I don't think we found out the reason why she did it. Something about, I believe it was some kind of love triangle situation, but I may have been wrong on that from what I inferred. I think the vibe was that Luciola would reveal further if we were to face her a second time, which, I'm starting to kind of feel that way, you guys, right? All of these guys have made their escape from us, and we have not been able to, get a definitive win against any of these enforcers. And, there's, a lot of unfinished business left with, at least Walter and Luciola. I don't know about LeBlanc. Unfinished in the way that, Olivier hasn't even been around to take him on, but, So now we're at the fourth tower, Amberl Tower is outside there. We've built this super team that includes Tita and Kevin, who I explained at the end of last episode, seem appropriate picks for the person we're going to be facing off here, none other than Ren. What was her... Harvey? What was her last name? Did we get a last name for her? Whatever. No. Sherazard's Harvey, right? Well, I can't check it from... What am I looking here? I can't check it from here. Well, I feel like an idiot. Whatever. It's gonna be a brutal one, so they really did save the worst for last. I don't know. But we're gonna, once again, have a quick run around and talk to folks here on the Arsail before we disembark and begin this final trial.
The enforcer waiting in the last tower. It'll be that girl, Ren, won't it? I hope you can bring her to her senses like you want to, Estelle.
I'm not sure how well my voice will reach her, but I'm going to try my hardest and yell as loud as I need to in order to be heard. That's right. Do everything you can, Estelle. Don't give up till the very end. Knowing what I do about Ouroboros, if you really want to save her, it's your only shot at yanking her from their coils.
I'm sure our voices will reach Ren. For now, the most we can do, I think, is believe in her heart and never forget who we're fighting to save.
True words, true words. Okay, I'm not going to cut this out. Just really quickly, this is embarrassing to do in the middle of a recording, but just really quick break here, guys. Just a second. Okay, sorry, I had to take care of something. I came a little flustered, a bit late tonight back home for recording, but this May is such that, this kind of might be my only shot for a while to be able to record right now, so I had to do it anyway, but whatever. Excuses, I know. So, yes, let's continue talking to everybody. That girl with the massive scythe awaits us at the next tower. She's the one who manipulated Canon. That's right! Julia was also there when Ren had her big revelation. Very good. It would actually be great if we could have Ren here. Julia Schwartz. Julia would be in the party, because she was a party member in that fight against Canon. But, yeah. But yeah, I would like maybe swap her for Kevin, I think, maybe. Because Tita, I really think had a thing going on with Ren, so I think I want to have her here. But yeah, Julia, yeah, I don't know. Well, I think I should have Kevin because I haven't had Kevin in the party in ages, so yeah. Frankly, I would like to venture onto the field myself to bring down justice upon her. That's what I'm saying, Julia! You feel me? Let's make it happen, buddy! For now, however, I shall leave things to you, who have been entrusted this mission by Her Highness. Our hopes go with you. Strive to do your best. Okay, Julia, I'll do it. So our mission for now is done, huh? Phew! Nice work, Arsail. Can't imagine it was easy just hovering around, now was it? Don't worry, sweetheart. We'll be back in Gransel soon. Hang tight until then. I didn't mean to talk to her first, but whatever. Disruptions in the orbital fields are growing. There's no change in the tower yet, but be careful, everyone. These phenomena may be a sign of something even worse. Very good. Seems like the attacks on the cities are starting to flag a bit. If we can take this last tower, that should settle things. Though I can't help but feel things aren't really settled either way. I suppose it's because we don't know, really, what the enemy's after. Leon being the voice of reason, as always. Good job. Salute! I hear the one who's in the Amberl Tower is just a little girl. I truly cannot fathom the minds of the society. It's pretty sick, isn't it? I'm not a fan of this sitch, but... Everyone, good work. We're finally at the last tower. Still, be sure not to let your guard down until you complete Her Highness's command. We pray for your victory. Thanks, man. We'll see how it goes, Ooh, what a place for Agate to be hanging out and being cool. See, it's worth it to go on these decks, although I go on these decks because I never remember what's where on the Arsail, so I have to do this every time.
So the next enforcer's that kid, huh? The one who played us like a cheap piano back in Gransel.
Yeah. I wonder if that giant archaism will show up again. That will largely depend on their strategy. It's hard to say for sure. That said, Ren won't be an easy fight even if they don't use it. In a straight head-on engagement, she's probably more capable than I am. Wow, big words, Joshua. My goodness. Better than you, Joshua? You're kidding, right? And she's got that archaism to top it off. I'm not. From what I know of Ren's training, she's had equal instruction in infiltration and direct assault, whereas I was trained purely in covert operations. It should come as no surprise that she is more than capable of taking out her enemies single-handedly.
These enforcers are something else. Yeah, well, sounds like a party to me. Let's knock some sense into that kid. Give her the lecture of the damn century. You need me, just say the word.
Thanks, Agate. I know you're good for it. Yeah, thanks, Agate. That was a really promising, really lovely speech, Agate, and I kind of would appreciate, but yeah, I'm dead set on this team. Salute, by the way. And, one more time again. Salute! But, yeah, gonna have to let it be for now. See, I thought this was gonna be Dr. Russell's lab, so that's how much I keep forgetting the layout. But this should be the break room, yep. Oh, having a drink, are ya? That's kind of fun, the two of you. Just one tower left now, huh? Finally close to the end of the mission, then. Still, I say the greatest danger in sky travel is the takeoff and landing. Be careful, you hear? I will. Ooh. What's our cooking sitch? It's not great because I'm all out of items, so let's... Well, first, I don't think I need anything from here. So, let's go over here then, and once again, let's shimmy-shammy some stuff here. And see if we can cook up some extra supplies once we have everything here. Sorry, I'm focus moding here. Doing some mental maths to make sure I got everything I need in the necessary amounts. Money sitch isn't amazing, and this expensive stuff we're buying isn't helping, but we're managing. I mean, I don't know, it's not terrible, the money sitch either, you know, but we can probably afford all the supplies I need here. I think we've gone through the most expensive ones, the miso and the steak here, so we are good on that front, but that needs 5. We got those. That also needs 5. We got. All right, we're good. We're golden. We're golden. Is there something we can cook up? Not really, because, as mentioned, we are running low on monster parts, because all these robots in the towers are not dropping those, so we're starting to be in a bit of a bad spot here. I don't remember how many refresh jellies I have in my pocket. I'm just gonna cook up a few more of them, because again, they're just like a really good, like, quick cure. Now this Paradise Cooler, this cures all status ailments. I think I want to have 2 of those in my pocket, because that's all I can make. But, you know, these status ailment sitches have been a little tricky at times as well. So let's make a couple Paradise Coolers, and I will try to remember that when we get into a sitch with, like, a lot of nasty status effects, we can drop one of those real quick. We'll probably need to also heal up anyway in the situation we find ourselves in, so, you know, just take care of that.
So the final enforcer is Ren, huh? The Angel of Slaughter. The ease with which she played us for fools. I can't believe she just picked that up somewhere. That child, I wonder. I feel as though she must carry a great burden on her back, greater than is obvious at first. Great power such as hers always carries a cost, after all.
Interesting pontificating there, Zin. I like it. Only one tower left, huh? You still don't know what the enemy is trying to accomplish, but it's clear we're nearly finished. For now. Yeah, I guess that's enough, but still.
Don't you think it's a little early to be sweating the details of their big sinister plan? Right now, I'm cool with just cruising over there and stopping them.
Yes, you're right. You can worry about the big picture a little later. What we need to do now is act with haste, or we may regret hesitating. The final tower, huh? Especially with Ren there, we'll need to stay focused. Interesting, by the way, that like some of these dialogues really are dependent on having one of these optional party members in the group. Like, that was a quote from Kevin. Like, I wonder what happens in that dialogue if you don't have Kevin in the party. You could absolutely have a formation where you do not have Sherazard nor Kevin in the party, so very curious, but I'm not going to find out. I like that we just kind of got our experience there. Oh, salute. Man, oh man, the end is finally in sight for this friggin' mission. Give this last one your all so we can put it to bed, okay? Like, you know, the ends justify the, well, maybe not that ruthless, but, just try hard, okay? Cool. Was he, like, planning that we should kill Ren for a minute there? What was that dialogue?
Our research is finally nearing completion. We're gonna need a bunch of prototype models soon. The next step is gonna be getting those put together in a hurry.
We finished working out the theory, so now we're actually putting the equipment together. Well, we say the theory's done, but it's just math in the end. The funny thing is, I couldn't even follow what the math actually means. I mean, we proved it's true, but I think the old man's the only one who understands what we proved. Ironic? Yeah, But this is kind of common when working with the old man. Nothing you just said made any sense. I feel dumber for that conversation just now. What the hell? See, that made more sense to me, and I don't even remember the cat language. One tower left. The mission will be in the bag after this. They probably got one hell of a fight left for the finale, though. Make sure you give your equipment a once-over. Let's go to the shop real quick. Just, imagine we're fine on all of this. We are not, actually. We could get the GO2 for Tita, and a new weapon for Kevin, too. Okay, I'm glad I popped by here. I'm not sure I remembered to check them. Oh. Though, we really can't afford either of these. I mean, I'd have to spend a lot of my orbaments, or quartzes or whatever. What I can really quickly do is just check if there's any hand-me-downs. Since we've been collecting all sorts of funny items. Yes, we got the Suzaku bow here. An ancient bow adorned by holy Eastern beast designs. Let's go. That's good. So I think I'll just risk it for the biscuit with these gears. Although, yeah, I don't know, like Tita could use that strength boost. Yeah, Kevin doesn't need it. Okay. We're gonna, just to get Tita her weapon, we're gonna convert some of this. Ooh. Okay. It's a good conversion rate. There we go. Damn. Alright. Like, of course, I should remember, in this game, monsters don't drop money, so this is supposed to be your primary way of making money, so... There you go. Now, how's all this gear here? Now that I could actually spend another one, yeah, let's get that Ceram armor for Kevin. Let's convert 200 more of these, like, so that I can get Ceram armor for Kevin and Strega G's for Tita. I forgot to equip this, but that's fine. Came here to equip all of this, so it's all good. There we go. Now they're feeling pretty nice and buff. I could still get the Ceram armor for Tita as well, but it dropped some of her other stats. I think I'll risk it. I think that's something we can risk. Just see how it goes. Oh, right, but yes, of course, the slots, very important. Okay. Kevin also has Dark Element there in the middle. That's interesting. Alright. Now then, let's start doing this. Oh yeah. It is actually not that expensive to upgrade a bunch of new slots. So, like... Oh wow, Tita had one slot that was actually unupgraded. Alright, we're gonna do that and that. Good lord. Oh, okay, Kevin has a lot of slots also. I'm just gonna take care of that, and one there. And I'm gonna save this, especially because look, our Earth Element is going mega low there. I'm gonna just save this. Although thankfully this is gonna be the Earth Element Tower, so we'll be fine. But yeah, I just wanna make sure that we're good to go there. Alright, so here, finally, second slot. Well, actually, we could any of these guys could put it now that we have this slot open, but Evade 4 is really strong, so I might just save that. Shield 1's not that amazing, so why don't we put this... Oh, but Tita and Kevin are both really good healers. I'm not sure they need, like... There's like random element here as well, you know? Does this change anything? Oh, I can't equip that there because mine too is already in there. I'll give it to Tita, but I think we can I need to remember that we eventually give this to Chloe, right? But all I'm saying is that, like, she does not really need Tyrall as well when she's got that. But hey, Blue Ascension might do some fun work there, who knows. Some of these water elements. She's the only one who's got Blue Ascension, I think. Kind of looking that way, so yeah. I still love this that we ended up getting the primary colors for Estelle on this branch. The RGB there, that's really fun. See if we can make her super overpowered by getting some even chunkier ones there, but yeah.
Ah, you found a new data crystal, did you? Let's get it set into Capelle and start the auto-analysis program.
Thanks! Estelle handed over all the data crystals they found. Very good. You know, we could really use an EP boost, but there's not really, like, any healing options on board here, is there? There's no, like, healing station. I don't suppose... Oh. We can, in fact, just rest into bed. Well, I'm glad I used my brain and decided to check this at this exact moment that I needed it, so... Good. Because we got so much EP there. Oh, cool, we can rest in any of the beds. That's kind of fun. You know, we just got that EP unlocked. Like, what's his face in particular? Kevin there was, like, really low on EP, thanks to the, relatively speaking, thanks to all those slots we upgraded. Last tower. Keep going, guys. You can do it. You ready to head down? Okay, then. You know what to do. And guys, may Ideos be with you. Thanks, I guess. Lovely shot of the lakefront once again. I wish you could see the inn. Was it the Kingfisher? What was it called? That's over by the lakeside as well, but no chance, I suppose. Amberl Tower. This one we only visited for the first time here in my playthrough in second chapter. Like, I never had any reason to go here in first chapter, because I was a very uncurious person, so I didn't go to these just for the Hexies. So I remember that this place was actually the hardest to navigate out of all the 4 towers in their normal Euclidean space forms. But now with dimensional travel, we'll see how awful it gets, yeah? Like, or is it actually this one gonna be a simple one? Who knows? We'll find out. The last tower, finally. You think they might be nice twice in a row and give us a straight path so we don't get lost? Wow, the game actually called out how simple Amberl Tower was. That's really funny. It won't be so nice if they use powerful guardians instead of sharp turns. It will be dark soon. We should hurry as quickly as we can. Yeah, we've got to stop Ren. Everyone, come on! Let's do this!
Yeah!
Right behind you!
Whoa, we go! Whoa, interdimensional! Yep, it's all golden and yellowy here, as expected. Alright, no dramatic intros, because our heroes are used to this by now, so let's just get into it, everybody. See if we can overcome this tower's horrors. So far, simple straight shot, right into the waiting arms of this guy. What you got for me? Absolutely nothing, apparently. Gundal. Right. Okay. Okay. I don't know. I'm hoping we can catch these both with, like, some AoE moves here, so that's why I went after him first, but I don't know. Alright, well, let's just have Joshua remove this dude. Like so. Now, this Gundal is getting a crit here. Control function irregularity, performing system maintenance. Well, that's handy. I will accept that. I always need to remind myself on these. So we have a cross gear rage, a combo attack, sacrifice arrow, and this was an area thing. So this is a huge force multiplier. I need to remember to use that. Like, I misread that the first couple times we had Kevin in the party. Like, I just thought it was like tit for tat for one person. But yeah, an M area is incredible. That's very powerful. And Sacred Breath, a nice heal. Nice chunky heal. Let prayer and proffered Grail block 1 attack. The hell does that mean? What the heck? What? Oh, block 1 attack. It's like Earthguard. Okay. That was just that was a super weird phrase. Got it. All good. But yeah, let's, can't reach him, so we're just gonna go shoot this guy in the nose. That was not very impressive, Kevin. What the heck was that all about? Okay, so this guy's defenses are pretty good. I'm feeling ya. Was there any weaknesses we could exploit? Wind is this guy's weakness, so... That's a real quick, yes! And this should penetrate its defenses. Yep, alright, damage. Circuits shorting. Boy, this guy is having a bad day, huh? Okay, we're just gonna keep... Well, yeah! Don't suppose you've got some wind moves. No, we've got exactly the wrong element here. Don't suppose... You know what? We're just gonna take a shot, because that's gonna increase our CP. You know, so we can drop the buff eventually. Oh, wow, okay. Man, that is a strength difference. Oh yeah, these fellas are a little behind on levels, but that's fine. Immediate little snag of a level there. Beautiful. Chain 3, not bad. Wow! See, like I said, perfect like to be low on that one, because this area is gonna be topping us off on Earth Element. Very nicely. Unless we're already done with the area, because this is the final teleporter! I don't think it is. It will look fancier. No matter where you go, or what events you witness, you can rest easy knowing that this chest will always be here for you. Aw, thanks. Alright. When you think about it, aren't we all a little empty inside? Well, that's a mood. So, another straightforward path. We'll take this guy on. Quick, easy fight, yes? Ooh, these guys are starting to have a lot of health. That guy had 2k on him. Okay, glad I used a double move. Otherwise, you know, could have been a little sticky. Okay, we got a shot we can take here, so... let's take it. With that crit coming in... Oh man, Cross Gear Rage has a very poor range. I guess, thematically it's fun, because like it's like a melee move, when normally he pulls like these ranged attacks, so... Can't hate on it, it's fun. Oh yeah! Oy. Ow, 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 ow. Oh my god! Maybe I'm regretting not buying that new armor for Tita. After all, that guy just popped 1,000 damage on her. Ugh. Get rid of this guy real quick. Oh shoot, just gonna get one more move. Ugh. No problemo. Another level up. Not quite, but Tita's close. Another one like that and we got it. Tiaralbol, you open the chest, eyes wild with avarice. Your face falls as you realize you've already taken everything. Very poetic, very Tolkienian.